This past summer, I was having a conversation with a group of 14, 15-year-old high school boys from the inner city. And I kept talking to them about what their hopes are, what their dreams are, what they want to do with their lives. And after a couple minutes, they stopped the conversation and they said, Karen, they said, why do you talk to us like this? You have no idea what our lives are. They said, we hope to graduate high school maybe. And for some of us, we hope just to live until we're 18. And that's all that they could think about. They couldn't think about what they wanted to be when they got out of high school or if they wanted to go to college. And I realized right there that they are desperate. They're hopeless in their situation that anything could change. Today in the scriptures, Jesus encounters a woman who is desperate. Once again, he's walking along with a crowd of people. He's on his way to help Jairus and Jairus' daughter. And there's a crowd following, and all of a sudden this woman comes up and she touches his cloak. The scripture says that the woman has been hemorrhaging for 12 years. 12 years. It said that she had been to every doctor, that she had used all of her money, and she had no hope. But she did. Because for some reason, she took the chance and she went out to see this guy, Jesus, who she had heard about. And when she touched his cloak, she was healed. It says instantly she felt the flow of blood stop. But then something happens. She doesn't just sneak back into the crowd and walk away. Jesus stops. And he turns around and he says, who touched me? His disciples think he's crazy. There's people everywhere. But the woman comes forward and she says, I touched you. And at that moment, Jesus looks into her eyes and he says, tell me your story. And the woman proceeds to tell him her story. Why? Why would Jesus stop? Why, after, he felt the power go out from him, why would he stop and listen to her story, which could have taken a while? Us women, we like to talk. But he stopped because he wanted to know her. He wanted to not only heal her physically, he wanted to heal her heart. He wanted to know her story. Jesus wants to know your story. Are you desperate? Maybe you're in a situation that you feel is hopeless. Maybe you feel like God never cared about you or doesn't care about you. Today, Jesus wants you to know that he does care. That no matter what circumstances or situations you're in, that he just wants you to have the courage, like this woman, the courage to step up and to reach out and just to say, hey, God, are you there? Hey, God, don't forget about me. And Jesus will stop and listen to your story. Will you have the courage to reach out and to touch him today?